Holy breaking news. Klay Thompson's on his way to Dallas. Lakers fans, let me see them tears. No, I don't root for the downfall of any team whatsoever, but like, holy cow, have the Lakers kind of struck out on everything. But more importantly, the Dallas Mavericks just got Klay Thompson. We don't even know the extent of this trade completely yet. It's still coming in. It like just happened a little bit ago, but let's talk about it. So it looks like this is going to be a 3-team deal with the Charlotte Hornets getting involved. Good for them, and try to capitalize on some young talent. Looks like Josh Green is going to be on his way over there, which I think is a nice pickup for them. But obviously, we don't know the further extent of this trade and everything. I don't know if they actually have to. They have to send like somebody else out or something. Maybe like a Maxi Kleber is on his way out or something like that. I don't know. The point is Klay Thompson is joining the Dallas Mavericks, and that's just what an era. First of all, like, can we all just say like we're witnessing the end of something that was really, really great, and it was one of the greatest like eras in all of basketball. Was Klay Thompson and Steph Curry and Draymond on the Warriors. And I'd be lying if I didn't say I was like a little bit sad about that. Like, it feels like such a cool thing that we never wanted to really see end necessarily, but it seems like Klay just had other ideas in mind, and he's like, look, I want to try and go win one more championship. I'm going to join Dallas to do so. And Dallas has added quite the marksman to their team, right? And we can say what we want about Klay, but at the end of the day, he's still a really good basketball player that still has something in the tank to give. His floor spacing is going to be incredible, but what does the fit actually look like in Dallas? I've been kind of saying this for a minute now when it came to Klay Thompson and like his inevitable departure and everything. I'm like, I just struggle to see Klay Thompson anywhere else, not because he's like not good or whatever. It's just like the offense that Golden State had was so custom fit to do what Klay and Steph do so well that I don't think any other team can replicate it. Especially not the Dallas Mavericks, who just don't run a ton of opportunities for guys like this. Like, at the end of the day, how good is Klay Thompson going to be at just kind of like catch and shoot 3-pointers, right? We all like, that sounds like a silly question, but do you guys know what I mean like by that? Because when they traded Tim Hardaway Jr., a big part of like his downfall and because of his like microwave tendencies and everything was just because like he doesn't know when his next shot is coming because Kyrie and Luka are doing their thing for so much of the shot clock, and then it's like, okay, maybe the ball is going to come to me or something. It's hard to get in a rhythm that way because there's no rhythm to Dallas's offense, right? It's just like, hey, we've got 2 of the 3 hardest guys to guard in the NBA, and this is what we're going to use. And that makes a ton of sense, but like, how good is Klay Thompson going to be? Are they going to start to adjust their offense because he's there? Like, could that be the thing that takes Dallas to the next level? Like, now that Klay Thompson's there, are they going to be like, hey, we need to start incorporating more of an offense or something like that? Maybe PJ Washington can be a Draymond Green type of guy where he can put the ball on the floor a little bit and create for some of these other guys or something like that. But I don't know. I'm very curious to see what happens. I've never seen Jason Kidd put together like an intricate system in that way. So I'm very curious to see kind of how they decide to fit Klay Thompson into this. Now, I don't feel bad that we don't know the full extent to this deal or whatever. At the end of the day, Klay's going to be there with the rest of the core of this Dallas team or whatever, and we'll cover the rest of it by the end of the day. Like, the other 2 teams involved, the Warriors and the Hornets, are more minor parts of this bigger story, right? But I'm so curious to see this. Like, basketball can't come soon enough, man. Like, this is a really interesting lineup that you're going to have of Luka, Kyrie, Klay, PJ, or Gafford, Lively, whichever one you want to throw in. Like, they're pretty balanced in that sense, but you're still going to have some interesting players on this team too, like a Najee Marshall or something like that, like a Hardy. Obviously, you've got one of the backup centers. We'll see kind of what the rest of their bench looks like. Obviously, Q Grimes should be a really nice addition to this team, and he's going to have a wonderful mentor now. They're very similar types of players, aren't they? And so it'll be kind of cool to see if Q Grimes can really like absorb some of that knowledge from Klay and take him somewhere. And obviously, this is just more experience to have on the team. It's more leadership. Klay's been there before. Obviously, Kyrie has too. It's kind of cool that they're on the same team now. It feels like something out of 2K that this is happening, right? I can't quite fathom it, and I keep refreshing to see if there's anything else that Woj can give me. I don't care about Nick Batum. I didn't even think he could go back to the Clippers. He just got traded from there. I don't know. Somebody explain that in the rules to me or something like that. But man, it's the end of an era, and I'm a little sad about it, to be honest with you. Like I said, I'm a little bit bummed about it, but Dallas Mavericks fans, man, your GM he's wheeling and dealing right now. I think Josh Green will be missed. You'd definitely rather have Klay Thompson, though, at the end of the day. Like, you got Najee Marshall in, right? So you got a good thing there. Obviously, you lost Derrick Jones Jr. yesterday, but you got a good team coming back this year. You got some different players, but I think you got better. I think you got better. At the end of the day, you got another guy that's going to have a lot of gravity to him in Klay Thompson. You can't leave him open. So hey, I'm curious to see what they do. I think this is going to be a really wild offseason. And hey, I just wanted to touch on this as it was happening. Thanks so much for watching. As always, you guys, let me know what you think of this trade. We'll cover the rest of the details in the recap video at the end of the day. But hey, appreciate you guys as always. We'll talk to you later. Bye.